Did you know that Zoho Books has a completely free plan, but it might not be the right one for you? In this video, I'm going to show you how to choose the right plan for your business, and I'll walk you through how to set it all up in just a few minutes. Whether you're just getting started in Zoho Books or you're trying to clean things up, you're in the right place. My name is Stephanie Smith, owner of New Light Financial Solutions, where we help business owners like you gain clarity around their finances. From support to those who are doing it on their own, all the way up to CFO advisory services, we will meet you where you're at. You can learn more about what we do on our website at newlightfs.com. The link is in the description. All right, now let's dive in. Zoho Books is one of the most underrated accounting tools for small business owners today. It is an excellent alternative to QuickBooks Online or Xero. And what makes it really unique is it is integrated within the entire Zoho One suite. So if you're looking for an all-in-one solution where you can have your CRM and your inventory and all your tools, social and everything integrate together, Zoho One is really amazing for that. And Zoho Books is part of that integration. It's also great on its own as well. And I want to talk through all the different plan options that exist because they have quite a few different plans. So knowing the right one for you ahead of time makes it a lot easier to sign up and get started. So to find out the most recent plan options, you'll start by going to the Zoho Books website. And from here, if you click on the pricing tab, it will take you to what plans exist today. So this recording is in June of 2026. There are 6 different plans that you can choose from, and I want to just talk about a few of the differences. So, talking through the plans, there is a really great free plan. This is a perfect option for those of you who are doing business by yourself, small businesses, solopreneurs, and you're just needing some software to track for your finances. The one caveat that I always like to point out with the free plan is that you cannot connect your bank feeds. So if you are looking for automation and you want to automatically pull in your transactions, you cannot do that in this free account here. You will have to at least pay for the standard account. So if you are perfectly okay just manually adding all of your expenses or uploading your transactions, which I have some videos for those kind of things, you can do that and still stay on this free plan. It's still a good option for you. If you're looking for a little bit more, their base plan is the standard plan, and that is where you can get that bank feeds. So that is one of the major differentiators. In addition to that, this plan is also going to help you track your sales tax and your use tax, which is a really great solution for those of you that need to track both sales and use tax. And these are the 2 things that if you want to have either of these, it's worth paying the $15 or $20 a month to sign up for this plan. If you're needing a little bit more, the professional plan might be a good option for you. The big differentiators that we see with our clients for this plan is if you're going to track sales and purchase orders, that's one of them. So if you want to send purchase orders to your vendors and then track whether your vendors send that inventory to you, you will need to sign up for this plan. In addition to that, this one will also have project tracking and project profitability. And if you happen to do things with multi-currency, you'll need this plan for that. So those are the 3 biggest things for this plan. And then the last plan here on this screen, the premium plan, really gives you a few more things. One of them is that you can enable a vendor portal. So if you want your vendors to be able to log in and see all of the bills and everything, they will be able to do that through this portal. So that's important. You can set up your own custom domain with that and everything. And the other differentiator here is if you're looking for a bit more reporting. So you'll see the ability to make budgets as well as cash flow reporting, profit margins, those kind of things. And then there actually are 2 more options. So up here, if you click on plans that go beyond the basic, you'll see 2 more plans here. The difference between the premium and elite plans, this elite plan is going to give you some advanced inventory control where you can manage warehouses and additional features for your inventory. And there's also some custom report for report building here. So if you need some additional reporting needs, this is a good plan for that. And then finally, there's the ultimate plan. And this is really mostly for analytics heavy or larger teams. You'll be able to see your data with Zoho Analytics and analyze everything that's going on and create collaborative reports and share them with your colleagues. This really gives you that advanced analytics piece if you're looking for that in your business. So based on each of these, you'll have to decide what it is you're looking for in your business and which plan makes the most sense for you. And you may start on a standard or professional plan, and then if you find that you need something in one of the other plans, you can upgrade to that plan as well. So I just wanted to go over the differences because sometimes it's hard to know which one makes the most sense. After you decide on the right plan, the next thing you'll need to do is actually sign up. So I'm going to walk through that process so you can see what that looks like. So you can either get started for free on the free plan, or you can actually start a free trial on any of the other plans. As we are Zoho partners, you will see a link in my bio, and you can also sign up through our Zoho account. And that looks something like this when you click on the link, and you'll enter your company information, and you can sign up for your free account this way as well. So let's walk through the process. I'm going to sign up for a standard plan. So I'm just going to click start my free trial. To get started, the first thing you're going to need to do is enter all of the information on the screen. So that's your company name, your email address, your phone number, password, your country, and your state. And then you need to agree to the terms and service, and then you can create your account. You can also sign up using other applications if needed. So I'm going to click this. It's going to take a minute to do its thing, and it will create my account for me. The system will send you an email to verify your account, and it looks something like this. And what you'll want to do is go ahead and click that confirm account button and verify your email address. And once it's confirmed, then you can access your account. And what you'll want to do is set up your organization profile. So this is the last set of information to add before you are really inside of Zoho Books. So you'll have the organization name that you already added. You'll want to pick your industry, whatever your industry might be. You'll see the country and your state. And then you'll want to make sure you pick the right currency, the language, the time zone, and they want to know what accounting software you're currently using. So select the right option here. And you can update most of this information in your preferences later. So if you need to make changes, you can do that. And then you're just going to click this Get Started button. And that's it. Your Zoho Books account is going to load. You'll see a little welcome aboard message, and you can either have Zoho Books show you around, or you can explore yourself. Just a high level overview, you'll see navigation over here on the left hand side where you can switch between banking and purchases, which is your expenses, and sales, which is going to be things like your invoices and reporting. And then over up here in the right-hand corner, I'll also point out is where you will be able to change your settings for everything else in the system. So that's back to that company information, adding users, setting up taxes, and setting up your templates and everything for what goes out. All of that is in this area. That's all there is to signing up and getting started with Zoho Books. I'd love for you to catch one of my other videos, and I'll walk you through the whole user interface and where to find everything, as well as how to do all the things you need to do to be successful in Zoho Books. That's it for this one. If you did find this helpful, I'd love it if you'd hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next tutorial. And if you're looking for ongoing support with your bookkeeping, check out our DIY bookkeeping support membership. It's built for business owners who are doing their own books but want expert help along the way. And if you ever get to a point where you'd rather just hand your books off to someone else, we do that as well. All the links are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again on the next one.